Hey guys, it's Lorie and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys my current Bookish candle collection. So I have a really bad candle hoarding problem. I love candles. I don't know what it is about candles, but they bring me so much joy. They're just so warm and inviting, and I've always loved things that just smell good. So a couple years back I discovered Bookish candles, or rather fandom candles. These little candle companies make candles based off of scents in books or fandoms, and honestly it is like the coolest thing ever. Once I discovered Bookish candles, or like fandom candles, I kind of went a little crazy. So I'm gonna show you guys my current Bookish candle collection. Just to let you guys know though, I do have way more candles than just my Bookish themed ones. I also have fandom candles, and I have just random scented candles that I've gotten from like Bath and Body Works, from Target, from Yankee Candle. So yeah, I have a lot of candles besides my Bookish ones. I'm also gonna share with you guys where I got my Bookish candles from and my favorite Bookish candle shops. So another thing that I wanted to mention before getting into this video is that candles are expensive. They are especially expensive if you are ordering online, because usually shipping for candles is really crazy expensive. So I know a lot of people are hesitant sometimes about buying from new shops or shops that they've never purchased from. So I kind of wanted to give my honest and personal experience with each of these shops that I've ordered from, to hopefully help you guys if you are interested in buying Bookish candles and you are just kind of put off by the shipping. Because I do believe that a lot of these candles are worth the price, including the shipping. Some of them are just so unique and so beautifully crafted that it is honestly worth it to spend that money and receive something so beautiful and something that smells so good, and also you're helping out a small business. But like I said, I am going to give my honest reviews on the shop and let you guys know my personal experiences with them. So without further ado, let's get into the candles. So the first candle I have to share with you guys is this one right here from Alchemy and Ink. This is a Resand inspired candle from A Court of Mist and Fury, and this was actually my first Bookish candle purchase. So when I first bought this candle from Alchemy and Ink, the owner of the shop was just opening her shop up and she was taking pre-orders for a select few candles. I had just finished ACOMAF and I was like super head over heels for Resand. I mean, I still am, but at the time I was obsessed. And when I saw this candle, I just instantly fell in love. What I really like about these candles is that they're really unique because the owner actually puts in crackling wood wicks in these candles. So basically when you light this candle, it makes this really cozy crackling sound, like the crackling sound that you'd hear if you were in front of a fireplace. So I think right now this shop is actually closed, but I do believe she is planning on reopening in a couple of weeks, and she's releasing some really nice holiday candles. So this candle smells of night, citrus, and sea, and oh my goodness, like I don't own any other Resand candles. This is the only Resand candle that I own, but it smells so good. Like when I sniffed it, I was like, this smells exactly like Resand, like how I picture Resand in my mind. Like when you smell it, like when you're just taking a sniff, it smells, oh my gosh, I can't even describe. It just smells dark and manly and like the sea. It just smells like Resand. It's the perfect Resand candle in my opinion. It just smells amazing. And as you guys can see, right there is the wood wick. I've already burnt this candle. Like I am a person who likes to burn their Bookish candles for the most part. I don't burn all of them, but if it's a candle that I personally think smells amazing, like I'm probably gonna end up burning it. Like I have no qualms with buying more of the same candle because I'm obsessed. So in regards to this shop, I had a amazing experience ordering from Alchemy and Ink. The shop owner is so friendly, and she was just such a joy to order from. Shipping was very prompt. Like I mentioned though, I did pre-order this candle when she was taking pre-orders, when she was like opening up her shop. So she was still pretty new, but she did get a lot of orders even though she was new. And like I mentioned, the shop owner was so friendly, and she even commented on some of my Instagram photos of this candle. So such a joy, and I honestly recommend ordering from Alchemy and Ink when she reopens up her shop, especially her holiday candles. Her holiday candles look amazing, so highly recommend. The next candle I have to share with you guys is actually from Novelly Yours. This is yet another ACOMAF candle. I don't know, can you guys tell that I'm a little obsessed with ACOMAF? This was actually a special monthly candle I believe Novelly Yours does. She does like a special full-size candle, and then she does like a special tin candle, I believe. I haven't actually bought too many candles from Novelty Yours, but I really, really want to buy more in the future because her candles are gorgeous. So this candle is chapter 55. It is inspired from A Court of Mist and Fury. If you are familiar with the book, then you know what happens in chapter 55. So when I saw that she was doing a chapter 55 inspired candle, I was like, I have to get that. I have to get that. But these candles are really nice because there is a quote from the actual book there. And at the top, it has the name of the candle and also the notes. So this candle smells of amber, mahogany, cedar, and pine. And one of my favorite things about this candle is the way it looks. Like I said, if you guys have read ACOMAF and you know what happens in chapter 55 and you understand what's going on in this candle and how it is just so, it's just so precious to me. I love it. I am honestly probably never going to burn this candle because the wax is beautiful and I don't want to ruin it. And since this is a limited edition candle, I can't get it again, so I'm just probably never going to touch it. I'm just going to keep sniffing it. But honestly, this candle smells so amazing. Like, I wouldn't say that it reminds me of like the forest or like a cabin, like obviously where the scene took place, but it just smells like musk. It smells just so manly and sexy. I love this candle. I just love randomly sniffing it. It smells so good. Ordering from Novelty Yours was also a very pleasant experience. Shipping was very prompt and it was also just as expected. I really enjoyed ordering from Novelty Yours, and you can also order candles from her Etsy and also from her independent website. Highly recommend checking out these candles and ordering from Novelty Yours. So the next candles I have are actually from the same shop, and the shop that I ordered from was A Court of Candles. So really briefly, my husband actually placed a large order from A Court of Candles. Their labels are beautiful. Like, they have gorgeous labels for their candles. Another good thing about A Court of Candles is that they have a lot of different scents. Like, it is just crazy how many scents they have. They not only have books, but they have different fandoms for like anime, for television shows, for movies. They also sell loose leaf teas, I believe, and I think body products as well. Although I've only tried their candles. So my husband did get a couple of candles that aren't book related, but I'm just gonna show you guys the book related ones. So the first candle that I have to show you guys is this Rowan candle from a Throne of Glass series. As you can see, the label is really beautiful. There's also a quote right here from the book, and then the top of it, A Court of Candles, Rowan, with the notes of the candle as well. So this candle smells of pine, minty snow, and mountains. This candle smells so good. It honestly really does smell like a snowy mountain top. And it's so minty and refreshing. It's definitely what I picture Rowan to smell like. The next candle to share with you guys is Mother of Dragons from A Song of Ice and Fire series or Game of Thrones. Here's the label, and there's also a side label where it has the name of the candle and then also a quote. So when I first received this candle, I really did not like the way this smelled. This candle smells of dragon's blood and fire. And honestly, I had no idea what dragon's blood was. I still kind of don't know what dragon's blood is. The candle's scent is really indescribable. Like, I can definitely get some of the fire maybe, but I have no idea how to describe dragon's blood. It's definitely a little sharp, but not like so sharp that you're like, whoa. But it almost smells a little tad bit musky, but not completely. It's really hard to describe. And I didn't really like this at first until I burnt it, and once I burnt it, I actually really liked the way it smelled. So now I'm kind of used to it. Now I kind of like it. It's not my favorite scent, but it's definitely okay. The next candle I have to show you guys is actually from a television show, but there are comics, so I guess it can be considered bookish as well. And that candle is Firebender from Avatar: The Last Airbender. So this candle smells of fire, smoke, and spice. Honestly, when I sniff this candle, I get a lot of spice. Like, it kind of makes me want to sneeze because it's so spicy. I don't really get much of the fire or really the smoke. I get a little bit of the smoke, but it's mainly the spice that I get from this candle. And this candle reminds me so much of the Mother of Dragons candle. Like, they're really similar. I haven't burnt this one yet at all, but honestly, like, I don't think I'm ever going to, because I feel like I'm gonna end up like having like allergy problems, because when I sniff it, I just feel myself about to sneeze. The last candle that I have is Salazar Slytherin from the Harry Potter series. So this candle smells of citrus, mint, and cedar. This candle, oh my gosh, smells just like the Slytherin common rooms. At least the Slytherin common rooms that like I imagine in my mind of what it would smell like. It smells minty and it just kind of reminds me of a lake. Like I honestly feel like this is what the Slytherin common room would smell like. It smells so good. And I've actually burnt this candle. I actually really like to light this candle when I'm doing my makeup. This is a really good candle to light when you're like waking up in the morning, and it just really refreshes you and wakes you up. Accorder Candles has so much variety on their website for scents, and honestly their labels are just gorgeous. Unfortunately though, I didn't have the best experiences ordering from Accorder Candles. Shipping took a really long time for these candles. And where I understand that some candles will take a while because a lot of them are hand poured and they are made by small business owners, the shipping that was estimated for me was not accurate for how long it actually took. That would have been okay, especially after I'd contacted their customer service, but the customer service was not that great either. It took a while for their customer service to respond to me, unfortunately, and even some of my messages were actually ignored. Another thing that I wanted to mention as well is that these candles, like I said, are really beautiful. The labels are gorgeous. As mentioned, these little tins come with not only a top label, but also a side label. When I received all of my candles, my Salazar Slytherin candle was actually missing its side label. As you can see, there's just Slyth here. And I guess that's where the label's probably supposed to go, but I didn't receive one. To compare, here is the Salazar Slytherin candle, and here is the Firebender candle, where I have a label for this candle, but no label for this one. Obviously, I did contact customer service once again about this, but I didn't receive a response. So maybe other people had better experiences with Accorder Candles, but my personal experience, I'm probably not going to reorder candles from them again. So the next candle I have to show you guys is actually a holiday candle. And that candle is Holiday at Hogwarts from Wiccan Fable. This is my only Wiccan Fable candle, but as soon as I received this candle in the mail, I was like, I need to order more candles from Wiccan Fable, like ASAP. This label is gorgeous. I honestly can't wait until after Thanksgiving because I'm going to burn this candle so much. So this candle smells of pine needles, mistletoe, and sweet berries. This candle smells so good. It literally smells like Christmas. It's so good. I get so much of the sweet berries and also the pine, and you really get the mistletoe as well. It just all just comes together like so perfectly. It smells so great and it's just perfect for Christmas. So ordering from Wiccan Fable was so easy. They actually have an independent website where you can order from, and it was just really, really simple to order. And I received a confirmation email right away, and shipping was so quick. Like, I was so surprised. So I only have one candle from Wiccan Fable, but I've already ordered 2 of their monthly boxes. I got their Grishafirst one, and then I also got their Holiday at Hogwarts for December. Thank goodness, because that sold out so quick. So the last Bookish candles that I have are all from the same shop, and I'm just gonna go over each candle individually. And that shop is the Melting Library. So the first candle I have to share with you guys is Pippin's Pint from the Lord of the Rings. This candle smells of hops, oatmeal, honey, vanilla, and apples. And really, the labels for these candles are just fantastic. I just love the look of this. I still haven't figured out though the dates. I feel like these are the publishing dates, I think, but it has the notes right here as well of the candle, and then of course the name, and then the Melting Library where they are located. Like, I honestly think this is probably one of my favorite scents of like all time. I love this candle. You get so much of the hops and the vanilla and just oatmeal. You get a little bit of everything. I feel like the apples aren't as prominent, but that's okay because you get like a little hint of it, especially when you're burning it. It just smells so amazing. This is a really good fall candle too. I highly recommend this candle for fall. It also just smells so delicious. Like, this smells so good. The next candle I have to share with you guys is the Night Court from A Court of Thorns and Roses series. This candle smells of jasmine, salty breeze, rain, and citrus. Also check out this label. It's gorgeous. So one of my favorite things about the Melting Library is that they put these little things, I don't even know what to call these, like little slip label things in the wax here before you burn it, and it just looks so pretty. There's always a quote from the book, and it just, look at this, it's just gorgeous. Obviously you want to take it out before you burn it, but I haven't burned this one yet. This scent is so unique. I get so much of the jasmine and the citrus in this. Maybe a little bit of the rain. I get some of the rain as well, but it smells so good. The next candle I have to share with you guys is the The Townhouse from A Court of Mist and Fury. I have a lot of ACOMAF candles, but honestly, the Melting Libraries candles are my favorite. This one smells like freshly baked bread, orchid, and sea salt. Reading ACOMAF and reading about the Townhouse, like it literally just felt like home to me. And this candle, it smells like home. I haven't burnt this candle either, so here is the slip, the little slip label in here. It's beautiful. It has another quote. This smells so good, and it's another unique scent that I can't get enough of. I find myself coming over here and just sniffing this candle randomly. Like I love the scent. You get an amazing mix of the orchids and the freshly baked bread. Like you can really smell the bread in this. It's just kind of crazy. It smells so delicious and beautiful at the same time. The sea salt just kind of entwines in both of those scents, and it comes off very, very subtle, but it just smells so good. And it really smells so homey. Also, look at this label. Like, just beautiful. Beautiful. The next candle I have to share with you guys is Wizard's Brew from the Harry Potter series. This candle smells of dark rum, butter, sugar, and cloves. And this candle is actually the Melting Libraries butterbeer inspired candle. This is another candle that I haven't burned, so here is the slipcover label in there. You get so much of the rum and the butter and the sugar and the cloves. You just get everything in this candle. It just mixes so perfectly, but I definitely get prominent notes of the rum in this. So it doesn't really smell like butterscotch to me. It definitely smells more rummy and really, really sugary. And it's definitely not my favorite candle from the Melting Library, but it still smells really, really good. The last candle that I have to share with you guys from the Melting Library is Welcome to Hogwarts. This candle smells like freshly baked strudel, spice cider, and candlelight. I don't know if you guys can tell too, but I have burnt this candle a lot. This is probably my favorite scent of all time. Like, I can't get over the scent. This is so good. You get so much of the baked strudel and the cider. I don't really know like what candlelight is supposed to smell like, but I feel like I can smell it in here. I mean, it just smells so perfect. Like you're walking into the Great Hall and it just smells like this candle. This candle is so perfect, and it is definitely my top favorite scent from the Melting Library right now. The label too is just so perfect. It's beautiful. I love this candle. I've burnt it so much and I can't stop burning it. Like I need to buy a second one. I need to buy like 3 more because I feel like I'm going to end up burning this and just missing it, and it's perfect. It smells so good. So I feel like the Melting Library is the candle shop for Bookish candles. Most people who are fans of Bookish candles know about the Melting Library, and almost everybody loves these candles. The shop owner, Raquel, has so many different scents and they just all smell amazing. The ones that I have, I love all of them. Probably the only negative about the Melting Library is her processing times. The processing times are always at least a month long, but honestly, these candles are worth every single penny. I actually have 4 more candles from the Melting Library on their way to me, several of them being holiday candles. So overall, I've had a really pleasant experience with Raquel and the Melting Library. She's very responsive when you're talking to her on social media and you're asking her about your orders. She responds very promptly, and it's also really easy to order from her shop because she does have an independent website. And really, like I said, I honestly think that these candles are worth every single penny. They are so perfect and so masterfully crafted and beautiful, and they smell amazing, every single one of them. So if you're in the market for some Bookish candles and you're willing to wait a little bit, then highly recommend the Melting Library. Out of all the shops that I've ordered from, I do believe that the Melting Library is my top favorite Bookish candle shop. I've just loved every single candle that I've ordered. All the labels are always beautiful. I love all of the scents, just everything about the Melting Library I just love so much. I also really like Alchemy and Ink because of the wood wicks. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Do you guys also like to collect Bookish candles or just candles in general, or is it just me that has a problem? Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite Bookish candle is or what your favorite Bookish candle shop is so I can check them out. If you like this video, make sure to give it a legendary thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. I will see you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye!